Logan. I'm not really sure why I'm making a video blog. It's not something I normally do, but I wanted to make a post about my trip to Boston because it's awesome, but my posts normally get really long and really rambly, and I usually say really unnecessary things, and it's probably really hard and annoying to read, so I decided I would change it up a bit, and this is probably going to be really long and rambly anyway, but yeah, my trip to Boston was so much fun. I loved it. Last music trip, which is really kind of sad actually, but exciting too, because that means I'm graduating soon and I go to university next year and I can't wait. But yeah, Boston was great. It's such a beautiful city, and when they told us we were going to Boston, I was kind of like, okay, like really random. They kind of like to make the trips really random, like we went to Ohio last year. But it was actually a lot of fun. The bus ride was super long, and I hate bus rides because you're all just like cramped into this like little space and the air is all like gross and circulating and and it was supposed to be 13 hours originally, and I thought I was going to die. It ended up only being 11 hours, so it was nice to have 2 hours kind of shaved off there, but 11 hours, still really long. But I had my iPod, and the person who I was sitting with brought her laptop, and she brought the first season of Veronica Mars. So we watched a few episodes of that, and Jana had been bugging me to watch that since like Christmas time probably. And so I finally watched a couple episodes with Jana, so and I liked it too, just in case you're wondering. And so yeah, we got there and we were there for 5 days, except 2 of the days were basically bus days, so they hardly count. But we got a lot of stuff jam-packed into the couple days we were there. We did, you know, a whole bunch of like touristy stuff. We went to a art gallery, and it was really pretty. We looked at like, we had a tour of like European paintings and portraits or something, and we went to a science museum, and I was really excited for the science fair because I'm a bit of a science dork, and I was all like, yeah, science, like science centers, museums, stuff like that. I really love them. And it was a new one that I've never been to before, so I was all like, yeah. But then we only had like 20-30 minutes to look around, which was so lame because we got there late. But it was really cool anyway, and I had a lot of fun. We did this like giant IMAX movie kind of thing. The screen was like dome 180 degrees, and it gives you like a huge headache, but it was awesome. And so that was fun. We did some music. We did a duck boat tour, which was, I don't know if you know what a duck boat is, but it's kind of like the hippo buses in Toronto, for people who knows what those are. And they go on land, and then the wheels like go up, and they go into a boat in the water. So it's like an aquatic vehicle or something like that. And that was really fun. We did a tour of Boston, and it was kind of funny because when we got into the water, our motor decided to be lame and was like, sup, I'm not going to work today. So we were just kind of like floating in the water, and we had to get another bus to come and tow us out, and we had to wait for another one so we could actually finish the tour. So that was lame and funny at the same time, and the other group had to wait for like a really long time for us to finish, and they all laughed at us and like took pictures of our dead boat and stuff, but we were waiting. We did a lot of music-y type stuff. We went to a symphony, and the music nerd in me really does love symphonies. Like, the music is so pretty and the people are always so talented, but I don't understand why they're so long. I mean, really, 40-50 minutes long, is that necessary? Because I don't think it is. Like, cut it down, 20 minutes. I would be happy with 30. Like, you just sit there and you're so tired and you want to sleep, but you know that you can't, and every time you move the chairs like creak and everyone like looks at you and it's so annoying. So like you go to like a 2.5 hour symphony and you listen to like 3 songs, but it was still really pretty and nice. We did a couple shows, a couple groups, played at a jazz club, which was really cool. They opened for some local band. We did a concert at a high school. So that was fun. Oh, and we did a clinic at Harvard, and I was so excited to go to Harvard because, well, it's Harvard, like, pretty self-explanatory, but, yeah, that was so awesome. We got to work with a professor there, for half an hour, or no, hour and a half, actually, and yeah, it was just, we learned a lot, took a lot away, so that was really great. And then we got a tour of Harvard, and it's really, really pretty there. Like, it's not like extravagant, but it's really pretty, lots of like nice kind of older buildings. And I would love to go there if, you know, I was actually good enough to get in, which I totally wouldn't be, so never even gonna try. But it would be really awesome school, I think. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. We went to an aquarium one day, and I was like really sketched out about the aquarium because I hate fish, which is really weird because like they're fish, right? But I hate them. Like, I'm grossed out by them, and I'm so scared that they're gonna like touch me and be all gross, and I don't even know why I'm scared of them, but I am. And like, they're behind glass, so I guess it wasn't that bad, but I was kind of sketched out. But they had this like giant 600-pound turtle named Myrtle, who was like huge, and they had this like open tank thing of penguins, and there were so many penguins, and I love penguins, and I don't even know why I love penguins, but I adore them, and I want a penguin, and they were just like open and right there, and I really wanted to steal one, which of course is a really stupid idea, but I wanted to steal a penguin, but clearly I couldn't do that, so I bought a penguin, and it's soft and cute and furry and doesn't smell, which is kind of a bonus, and it doesn't have a name yet, so it wants fun. It's like suggestions. What else did we do while we were there? Oh yeah, we went to see the Blue Man Group, which was really cool actually. Before I went, I didn't really know much about the Blue Man Group. I knew they were blue, and there was 3 of them, and they played drums, and that on Arrested Development, Tobias wanted to be a blue man. But that was about all I knew. But it was such a cool show. It was so much fun, and it's really funny, which I didn't expect it to be, and the Blue Men are so talented, and it was great. It was great, and so if like they're ever in your town, or you're ever somewhere where they're playing, go. Like, trust me, it is worth it. That is basically what we did in our 3 actual days down there. Everyone was kind of making fun of me the whole time. Well, the people who I was hanging out with, because I was a bit of an idol nerd while I was down there, which I didn't expect to happen because, you know, I wasn't actually watching it or anything. But we got there on Tuesday, and we were at the hotel by like 7, so we were all in our room watching TV, and I was like, guys, let's watch American Idol, and they were like, no. And they made me watch The Biggest Loser, and I was so mad, and I had to like go online and be like, oh my god guys, what's going on? Because I'm apparently a nerd and can't live a couple days without knowing. So yeah, I did that, and when we first got into the hotel, there was like a stack of papers, and there was this like tiny picture of Adam on it, like really tiny, just on the front, and I was like, oh my god, Adam Lambert, and like took the paper and like went upstairs and like read all the articles, and I brought them home with me, which is probably the nerdiest thing ever. But they had a pretty one of Chris, and a really pretty picture of Adam and Chris and Allison, because I love her too. And every day there would be a newspaper outside our hotel room door, and I would always like take it and like look through the life section and be like, idols, and everyone made fun of me. Yeah, I think that's it. Sorry, this was really long and really rambly, and if you actually listened and watched this whole thing, wow, you deserve like a cookie or something like that for your awesome attendance band and actually caring about this at all. So I don't think I'm actually going to make one of these again, because I think this was really, really lame, and I'm sorry that you had to watch it. But Boston was awesome, and I had such a good time, and now I have to go and catch up on my million years of homework that I'm behind on. But that's okay.